Last week, we met Joe from Melangata Station. Today, our farm stay adventure concludes with my favourite part, the camp oven cook-up. Well, I'm not going to lie, Joe, this is the part I've been waiting for all day. We're at the Melangata communal campfire where you run your cooking classes on a camp oven, yes, burning in the background. Yep. We've got some spectators.
We do, yes.
I know you're not going to let us down. What are we making today?
Okay, so we're making up a really basic yogurt dough. So it has two ingredients. That's actually self-raising flour and also yogurt. And we're going to add a whole bunch of other interesting things to it as well. So what we've got here is just your good old-fashioned plain Greek yogurt. Now I'm going to use the very famous Clews guesstimate method, and we're just going to pour some yogurt in there. I would say that's around about a cupful of yogurt. And then literally all we do from here is we just put enough flour in it to make it into a nice dough. Okay, so we just add it gradually. We put the flour in there like this, and then we end up with a knife, and that's just cutting the ingredients together just like that. And basically you just keep adding the flour until you end up with a really nice textured dough. So all we're doing is just gradually adding the flour to the yogurt, and we just keep on mixing and mixing and mixing until it all becomes combined. So we're just going to take the knife out of that now and mix it together with our hands. And now look, this dough is actually really quite forgiving, so you can see that that's actually come together quite nicely in a nice big dough ball. A little bit still sticking to my fingers, but it is in fact pretty ready to use. So that's it. We have got our nice dough ball now.
Now I need to ask Joe,
yes,
I always stuff up dough when I try for dough.
Okay.
Now, does that need to be sticky when you touch it, soft when you touch it? Like
just
what?
Pop your finger onto there and give it a touch. Now look at your finger.
Right, Ollie, you have
Yep,
a turn.
that's right. So nothing comes off. I mean, I've got it all over my hands because I've been working it, but nothing comes off. So that's when your dough is good to go. You really shouldn't play with it too much. It doesn't like being kneaded. It likes to just be gently patted into position and into shape. And now, once we've got a nice flat disc, we're going to add our ingredients. So we've got some beautiful basil pesto here, and we're going to add a good amount of that. A really nice, good slathering of basil pesto over the top now. So we're kind of making it a little bit like a pizza.
I was going to ask, it's very pizza-like,
yes,
isn't it?
And you can in fact actually use this dough for the pizza base as well.
Right,
too.
okay.
And then we're going to put some feta on. So feta cheese.
Beautiful. So any type of feta?
Yeah, I like the crumbly stuff. The other stuff that's a little bit too soft is a little bit hard to manage sometimes, but the crumbly feta is good. Okay, so I think that's enough. And I've got a little bit of cooked up bacon as well too. So we'll pop some bacon on. Oh, you would be surprised when this is all cooked up. Yeah, you might kind of go, oh yeah, no, I don't think so right now.
He's saying yuck to this, but he's actually eating my 3-day-old penne that I made. I'll tell you what's really yuck, Ollie. Wow,
okay, so that there is basically, now you don't have to just put those ingredients on. You can use tomato paste. You can use some Italian herbs and some olives, all the antipasto kind of things as well. Your capsicums and all that. Beautiful. Now this is the secret. This is the fun part. What we need to do. Yes, I've got an even bigger audience now. We just fold the front bit over and the edges in, and then we literally just encase all of those ingredients on the inside there. Give it a little bit of a massage. Make sure everything's all inside. So we've got all the ingredients encased in there. And then from here, we cut it in half.
So it's a calzone, but not quite.
Yeah, they end up being scrolls. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to cut it into 6 pieces. And then all we need to do is just grab some paper, pop it into our baking dish. Now, when you're doing this in the camp oven, you've got to find baking dishes that will fit easily into your camp oven. Now, this one does. So I'm just going to arrange them loosely on the inside here. And I've also got some round ones that I use on quite regular rotation. That there just goes in like that. And there, we just arrange them loosely in there. And then we're just going to add some cheese to that. Not the feta this time, just some grated cheese. And we're going to pop that over the top, just like so.
Now, I can't imagine these taking too long to cook over the fire.
No, they should only take about 20-25 minutes in the camp oven. So now that that's done, we'll go and get the camp oven ready and we'll pop them in, and that's where all the magic happens.
Yes, delicious. I'm hungry. Who else is hungry?
Oh yeah. And now all we have to do is wait, and then we can put the scrolls in when the camp oven's hot enough.
All right, Joe, the big reveal.
Yes, so it's been in a little bit longer than I would have liked, but yeah, safety first. We've got my beautiful, elegant welder's gloves on there, but looking golden and brown, and yes, they're going to be delicious.
We'll chop them up and share them round.
I think so.
Are you gonna have one?
I am, are you?
Yeah.
Well, this is really the essence of station stays, experiencing firsthand what it's like to live out here, meeting people from all walks of life and enjoying beautiful sunsets. To experience the Melangata life and to join one of Joe's camp oven cook-ups, visit their website.